Welcome to BSc Statistics students. So in this lesson I explain 99% confidence intervals for mu, that is population mean in the normal population when sigma is known. So 99%, already I have explained that 95% confidence intervals. Now I am explaining similarly 99% confidence intervals for population mean mu in the normal population when sigma is known. When sigma is known, which distribution we use? Normal distribution. We use the normal distribution. Therefore, I consider, I start the calculation, the part how to obtain the 99% confidence intervals. For example, we consider x1, x2 and so on xn. We a random sample of size n drawn from a normal population with mean mu, that means normal population, normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. This is what the consideration. Okay, a normal is a random sample drawn from a normal population with mean mu and variance sigma square. Is respective density function, we know the density function, but here is not the matter. Without considering, we do it. So now what I write clearly is simply x follows a normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. It is required to calculate confidence interval for the population mean mu, population parameter or population mean mu, right? So I consider x follows normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. So now we have to find out the confidence intervals for population mean mu, right? Now I write the distribution of x bar. What is the distribution of x bar? That is sample mean. The x bar distribution is again follows a normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square by n. So now I consider the standard normal variate for x bar. That is, for this x bar I consider the standard normal variate z. What is that? Z is equivalent to b, that is standard normal variate for x bar is x bar minus its mean, that is mu, divided by its standard deviation. Standard deviation means sigma by root n. This is sigma square by n, variance. So standard deviation is sigma by root n, which follows a normal distribution with mean 0 and variance 1. This is indication of the standard normal distribution, right? So z is equal to x bar minus mu by sigma by root n standard normal variate. So at because we have to calculate 99% of confidence intervals, therefore I am considering at 1% level, at 1% level of significance, from the standard normal distribution tables, and from the standard normal tables we have that is for if you consider 1% level of significance, we have to consider 99% confidence coefficient, that is 1 minus alpha. If we consider alpha is equal to 0.01, that is 1%, then 1 minus alpha is equal to 0.99. This is what the required probability or area or integral. Okay, the probability 0.99, that is 99% probability or area, 99% area from the standard normal tables is probability of minus 2.58 is less than z is less than plus 2.58. This is what the areas of the standard normal distribution at 99%, that is 2.58 the value. So 99% of the value would lie in between minus 2.58 to plus 2.58, that is from the standard normal distribution tables, right? So now you consider z is equal to x bar minus mu by sigma by root n, then our problem will be finished, right? It is a very simple problem. That is minus probability of minus 2.58 is less than, what is that? X bar minus mu divided by sigma by root n, which is less than 2.58 is equivalent to be 0.99. That is 99% confidence coefficient. Right, like that, if you simplify further, its probability of minus 2.58 sigma by root n, that is, I'm taking sigma by root n to the left hand side and also right hand side, that is x bar minus mu, it is less than 2.58 sigma by root n is equivalent to be 0.99. Further, it is which implies a probability of I am taking x bar on both sides and minus 2 x bar. I have to write x bar, I forget. X bar minus x bar minus 2.58 sigma by root n, which is less than minus mu is less than minus x bar plus 2.58 sigma by root n. It is equivalent to be 0.99. Okay, which implies and probability of, this is probability of for example, if you multiply with minus sign, thus it becomes x bar plus 2.58 sigma by root n. Since I'm multiplying with minus it is plus, minus of minus, the minus into minus it is plus. It is greater than, because we are multiplying with minus sign, therefore it is greater than, and it is mu, it is greater than, this becomes now minus of minus, minus into minus is plus, so x bar plus into minus, that is minus 2.58 sigma by root n, it is equivalent to be 0.99, right? So which means we can write this as probability of x bar minus 2.58 sigma by root n, that's I'm reversing this inequality, a greater than b greater than c is nothing but c less than mu is less than a, that is c less than b less than a, it is less than x bar plus 2.58 sigma by root n, which is equivalent to be 0.99. So therefore we got the answer, that is the 99% confident. You see here, probability of mu lies in between x bar minus 2.58 sigma by root n and x bar plus 2.58 sigma by root n is 99%. That is, we are 99% confident that mu is lies in between these two intervals, these two limits, right? Therefore 99% confidence interval for the population mean mu when sigma is known is x bar minus 2.58 sigma by root n and x bar plus 2.58 sigma by root n, right? So or else we can also write as x bar plus or minus 2.58 into sigma by root n, which are nothing but limits of the confidence intervals or confidence limits for the population mean mu when sigma is known. This is only the case when normal distribution is considered. If normal distribution is considered in the case when sigma is known. If sigma is known, then only we consider this is the case. We consider the normal distribution and we get the confidence intervals from the normal distribution, and the value, that is significant value, it is 2.58. It is going to be obtained from the 99% confidence intervals, confidence limits, or we can say 99% areas of the standard normal distribution. Therefore 99% confidence intervals for population mean mu when sigma is known is this: x bar minus 2.58 sigma by root n and x bar plus 2.58 sigma by root n. This is what the 99% confidence limits, which is very simple question. Kindly understand and do it properly. Thank you.